All right, hello everyone. It's your favorite kind of fruit, a bowl of fruit, and today I have some guests with me for this podcast that we don't have a name for. I guess we can come that up. Anyway, here's the first guest.
I'm Talioches. I'm a good friend of Bowl of Fruits in real life. He's a handsome fellow for the ladies out there. He's a very handsome fellow with the glasses.
Like the 2% demographic of ladies. Hello.
I am Cake for Kittens. I was in Bowl of Fruits, one of his very first videos.
Second, actually.
We played Minecraft together. That was one of the greatest moments of my life.
It's like the first time I ever played Minecraft, so.
It was fun.
Good times, good times. All right, next.
Hey, this is Mini Fridge 69. His favorite kind of fridge. I've been in a couple of Bowl of Fruits videos. I'm the main star attraction. I bring most of the ladies in, so you can thank the high number of views to me.
You're a mini fridge.
Are we gonna go through? I think we're not even gonna go through this whole size matters thing. We're just gonna go.
No, we're not, because the mini fridge has the most sexual potency.
It's not the size of the boat; it's the motion of the ocean. All right.
And mini fridge is the most motion.
Okay, and finally,
SFB Baja and good friends with a bowl of fruit for about a year now. Good guy.
word.
Great hair. I mean, fantastic.
Just really nice guy.
Yeah.
It's all natural. I actually don't use any gel.
And the reason why we're talking about Christian so much today is because it is actually his 18th birthday.
It is. He is 18 today. A man's man.
Happy birthday, Fruit.
Thanks. Everyone, don't join in. Just
Yeah, just one at a time, you know.
Hey. What's that?
So,
Birthday here, birthday where? I don't know this.
We only got
Fruity, how does it feel to be 18? What do you want to do with this experience that you've been blessed with? You're a man.
now that I'm an adult and everything is so much more clear, I just feel like I've had this whole transcendental, thing just overnight, and all my cognitive brain functions have just developed so fast, and I feel like I see the world in a whole new light.
You are so wise.
I prefer methodical, per se.
It's probably from the nicotine.
Yeah.
Yep, because now that I can smoke, then I can get cigarettes,
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, lame.
I had a checklist, and it kind of went something like this. Step 1, buy a lottery ticket. Step 2, buy cigarettes, then throw them away. Step 3, I didn't get that far.
Strip club.
Okay, well,
Straight.
as long as they don't serve alcohol, because then I couldn't go.
Or
Because I have to be 21.
hookers. There's, I actually heard there's a topless donut shop.
Ooh, that is worth a visit.
Exactly.
I feel like every time afterwards, I will never see donuts in the same light.
You never will.
I will be
Changes the
scarred.
Or
idea
look
of
at a
the donut
glazed donut and
completely.
you'll be like, oh, if only you knew Krispy Kreme.
You don't even know.
Krispy Kreme, you're glazing them wrong.
Oh, no.
That's disgusting. I'm disgusted.
Segue.
Well, finally, I would order off an infomercial, because that's something I always aspired to do, but they always said you had to be 18 or older to call. So
You can
That's a good one.
You can finally go to a porn site and not feel guilty, because you wouldn't be lying anymore to get in.
that's true.
What infomercial item are you gonna buy?
And what is your favorite porn site?
Snuggie. Do a Snuggie, man.
To be fair, I wanted to set up the infomercial as I just kind of found a few, and then the first one I clicked, I would just order. I was really hoping I'd get like a smoothie blender, because I think that would just be handy. Whereas a Snuggie, I mean, you could only use that in so many periods of the year.
I would keep it in my car, personally.
Well, according to the infomercial, you can use them at a football game and look like an idiot. You can wrap yourself in some sort of weird cocoon on your couch. You can lay.
Maybe I'll be Metapod.
You can lay seductively reading a book. There's tons of uses.
What?
Something about writing books. I'm not sure.
You can write a
No,
book in a
reading
Snuggie?
books.
Reading books.
Have you not seen the commercial? It's got
Reading
the guy in the
books.
green, like.
Couldn't you write a book too?
Snuggie.
I mean, it's
Well, you could write a book.
I mean,
You could write a book.
same.
Technically, you could do just about anything as long as you don't need serious motor
movement.
function.
You could actually read a book and write a book at
At the same time. In a Snuggie. It's
But I
the
think
perfect
that
combination.
requires extreme multitasking beforehand, which very few have.
So
Well,
saying only
Snuggies.
girls could do it.
Very
Well,
few men. Yeah,
Snuggies,
exactly. Exactly,
Snuggies are
Baja.
a multitasking item. It's a blanket with sleeves. It's a blanket
Oh.
and a sweatshirt together, which encourages multitasking.
It's like snugception.
Yeah,
Why
exactly. The possibilities are endless.
Why not just wear a sweater? I mean,
Am I the
that's-
only one that realized you could just wear a bathrobe? It's the same thing.
I think
The bathrobe
I think
backwards.
the selling point is the camo it comes with.
Yeah.
That is so no one can see you in your hideous
You
snuggie.
can blend in at your grandmother's house with all the tacky colors.
The deer will never see you coming as you hunt them in comfort.
You stay warm while you're sitting upon your perch.
All right, let's get the Maze fact. Today is what? Friday night? Saturday morning?
Saturday
Early-
morning.
Saturday morning.
Early
Early
Saturday
morning.
Very early Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So which means Borderlands comes out in three days now?
One,
Borderlands
two, 2.5, I suppose.
Two, just whatever. Same difference.
Yay,
So-
math.
So
Arithmetic.
it's gonna be Baja, Fruity. We got Mini Fridge. We're all going to midnight release.
Well,
It'll be fun.
we can't exclude Gnarly Grady out of this.
We cannot exclude Gnarly Grace.
He's not here, but he will be there. He's here in spirit, if I'm not mistaken.
He is.
Yeah, he and I did a little like religious thing before. and
Yeah. I got my
he's
Ouija
actually
board out and
living
he's
in
talking
me
to
right
us.
now.
It's
He's-
slow.
He's living inside of me right now. So
Vicariously?
yes,
That's
I
impressive.
thought you said bi-curiously, and I had no idea
There is a
how
B.
that.
I'm sorry. I'll enunciate vicariously.
Okay,
Vicariously.
vicariously. Yeah,
Some
he's
advice.
doing that. That's all I can say.
So what are we doing Monday?
Oh, Borderlands, definitely. I'm pumped. Christian wants to go to bed early, but me and Fridge want to go up, and we want to, play it before we go to bed because that's the whole point of it. If we get it right when it comes out, you got to play a little bit,
Well,
so you're not sitting there and just.
you left a few blanks. You forgot to mention that we're going to the midnight release.
Yeah.
You didn't mention that part.
Yeah, we did.
Monday. Okay, well,
Sorry.
then I have a short-term memory loss.
So now you're looking silly.
Yeah.
Sounding silly.
Now I'm just a big fool. Big fool.
What happened to your wisdom, oh great adult?
Actually, it's because I have so many things running through my head at one time that my brain just gets rid of the non-important functions.
Taxes, yeah.
That comes with
Yeah.
that comes with being an adult is you lose all important memories. So instead of remembering everything, you just remember the non-important things really well.
Like work and family and stuff.
Just
It's
takes
gross.
over your life, man.
So did you instantly gain, like, parenting skills and stuff?
Yes, I know how to nurture a
Can you
baby.
raise
as
me
a
as
kid.
your own?
Yeah. So if I became a child, would you know how to change my diaper and feed me through the breasts?
I think he
Step-
could breastfeed you, yes.
Step 1,
breastfeeding.
take diaper off. Step 2,
Hand
I
to
pee
wife.
everywhere.
okay. I know why you pee everywhere
Make a
too. It's
mess
because of
myself,
the
It's gonna be a bad deal.
you,
It's
you,
just
you start peeing everywhere because of the climate change. True fact, actually. It's
Yeah.
because the
Ah.
cold just hits it all, and that's why the babies just start peeing everywhere.
And what
I think
about
that's
the
Because they don't know how to use
explosive
a
anal
toilet.
release?
I think that's really the main.
No. It's
Hey,
it's
I'm
a
peeing
true
here
fact.
'cause I
We
don't know how to
looked it
use a
up on
toilet.
Yahoo. That's how you know it's real,
and
man.
when you get the squirts, though, I mean, that's just not good at all. It smells
I-
awful.
How do you deal with a poop projectile to the face? Please, parenting skills. I know this for the future when I have my child.
Riot shield?
You need to come fully prepared and well knowing that something of that nature is going to happen. So you have to take necessary precautions, such
Holding
as
mask.
riot
Riot
gear.
shield.
Big.
Yeah, riot
Yeah.
gear. The helmet with the visor thingy.
What
You know
about-
what I'm talking about?
What would you do in that situation, Cake for Kittens?
If something pooped towards me,
If a baby just combusted with its I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. It's feces,
It's terrible.
just all over your face. What would you do?
I feel like I'd be prepared and ready to know that this is coming.
So
I mean-
how would you prepare mentally or like physically? You're getting geared
Or like
to
when the
prevent
baby's
this.
still in
Why
the
did the-
womb, or
Well, one thing is I don't think they can poop that fast. I don't think it's gonna be
I
a,
don't-
You've obviously
a
never
rocket
seen a baby
towards
poop.
Why
me.
did the
It
baby
is quite
combust,
fast.
though?
I feel it's gonna be some sort of. There's not gonna be a whole lot of power behind that.
Babies are a
fire
mystery. You
hazard.
never know what's going to happen.
You have-
Baby sphincters have been shown to they hold back a lot
Yeah,
of pressure,
sphincters.
and then release explosively. It has been a proven problem to squirt long distances of poop.
Pause. Fridge. Why do you know about baby buttholes?
I've had my fair share. Of
Can we
children.
clear the air? Like, please tell me, like, preschool or nursing or something.
Yes, I actually have 5 kids of my own. I am 17 years old, but,
Please, how does that work?
well, when a man loves a woman very much,
All right, you
and
can
the
skip
woman
that
has
part.
fertility problems, and she has quintuplets,
They get a divorce.
we get a divorce.
You guys, Fruit's a man now. He knows how babies work.
Yeah, fruit.
Maybe that is why I'm not quite sure what to do when the
You
poop comes
may
flying.
think the bees are just going around pollinating the flowers. I know what really goes on.
They're pollinating the birds and the bees. Yeah,
I don't. Is it
science.
why are we doing cross gender? Cross species?
Cross species. I don't think
You
bestiality
got something
is
against
encouraged.
interracial things?
Not per se, but I think we are leaning towards the bestiality here.
Oh, so
Because if we're doing cross species, we might as well just say like go at it with a monkey.
Yeah,
Fun fact.
might as well be
Bestiality is legal here.
have
might
you
as well
seen
be
some
the
of
people
girls
in
in
the
high
horses.
school?
horses.
They're like monkeys.
Wait, legal where?
In this state.
Wait, really?
Yes, you can
It's
have
legal
sexual relations with a horse.
Where are you finding your facts?
How would they make that
Yahoo.
legal?
Yahoo,
I
man.
am
You
100%.
can always trust Yahoo.
It's Google.
Nothing ever
It's
happens. with Yahoo.
definitely like illegal. It's either illegal in 14 states or it's legal in 14 states.
I feel like
it's legal in 23 states, I believe.
who
Really?
would have the audacity to say, you know what, that's all right. I'll make a few states be able to have bestiality.
That's hilarious because we're using the program Audacity. I can't talk.
My girlfriend, she's a beautiful golden retriever, long luscious hair.
Oh my god.
The way my turtle
quick
shell
question.
gleams
Quick question.
just gets me.
Now, when things are getting intimate, does she shave?
I think we're getting a little too far into this whole
We
thing.
need to move it on.
So, Borderlands 2.
Yes.
How did-
How did
it-
we get to that?
We really degraded that
Yeah,
conversation.
That did go down.
I thought that was
fast.
an upgrade.
And that went down here
That
real
was an
fast.
upgrade.
All right, so let's go around. What are we looking forward to in Borderlands 2?
Start with you, Fruit.
Okay. To start, the first Borderlands was one of my favorite games. Definitely my favorite RPG. And the fact that they're adding more guns, they're making the environment more luscious. Because in the first Borderlands, the problem many people had was the environment was very similar throughout the whole thing. It was just pretty much rocks and dust. Well, this one, they're going to have different areas where it could be snowy or lush greenery and...
Lush and fertile.
Yeah, sure. Fertile. Don't know why it's... we're not going to get back into that stuff. As far as the guns go, they're stepping it up to where there's more independent weapon models, because in the old one there was so few, and then it was just different stat variants. But with the new one, they're going to have crazy reloads, new weapon skins, crazy stuff. There's like this... I saw this automatic sniper rifle. That's pretty
That's
sweet.
cool.
Yeah.
The grenades.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
personally looking forward to the grenades. I want to find the one where releases a black hole, sucks everything in. It's going to be dope. Pumped. Hyped, I should say.
Pumped. Like a bike tire, bro.
I believe hyped is the correct internet term that we're using here. Pumped is more for football, and we obviously do not play
I am
football.
here to pump you up.
I am here to pump you up.
Look up that video. It is hilarious.
A little plug in there.
We could just be like Cliff Blazinski and just be like, call everything epic. Everything's so epic. The grenade's epic. Dude, it's going to be epic, man.
Epic.
Like
Epic.
Fruity said, it's
Epic.
going to be one of my
Epic.
Borderlands, one of my favorite games. Played it. I wasn't expecting too much when I bought it,
But it was
I
epic.
Legitimately sold every single one of my Xbox games just to buy Borderlands.
So epic.
It was, and Gearbox and 2K, they did a great job. I thought,
An epic job.
Epic job from coming from just not really knowing anything, not too big marketing on their part. It's turned it around. I think a lot of people are going to be excited about Borderlands 2.
Epic.
Yeah, I'm personally excited for the new character classes and their different abilities. I think it's a fresh take on, video games. A lot of them like to use the classics of, a turret or, berserking and new dual wielding and turning invisible. This is all interesting stuff.
You can
that
have your
add
turn
on
later. Hold on. Well,
that I'm excited for.
I thought I'd just chime in. Well, carrying on with the topic about new classes, cake, kittens. I was trying to think of a little short name there. I couldn't think of anything. Regardless, what class are you looking forward to the most, and why?
Okay, I'm not too well versed in what the game will be, but I did see that guy who looks to be like a samurai. I'm digging on
Zero,
that.
the assassin.
Zero.
Zero. That's what it is.
A lot
That
of
is,
people are looking forward to being him.
Yep. I had to. I was gonna play him in the playthrough, but I thought I'd give Mini Fridge the assassin. So I'm going with the Siren.
Exchanged a few sexual favors. Got it figured out.
I
We-
want to
we
be
didn't.
the soldier, but doesn't look like it. I'm going to be the gunzerker.
Which I don't think that's awful. You're gonna be killing a lot of things.
I know, so I don't get it. Can I dual wield guns all the time, or is it only when I'm using my special ability?
That's only when you're using your special
See,
ability.
I don't like that. Now, if I could dual wield guns all the time,
You would
that'd
just
be a step up for me.
you would just be incredibly overpowered.
Your arms would get tired.
I hope you know you're
Guys,
You're-
can we
Well,
just
they
stop for a
would.
second? My arms are really tired.
your whole skill tree makes it so that when you're gunzerking, you take like no damage, you regenerate health, you regenerate ammo. Practically, you're already overpowered as much as it can be. So
Yeah, but I replayed it. I was a level 50 hunter in Borderlands, and I switched from hunter to soldier, and I ended up liking soldier more with this turret. I think that's a little bit cooler. I haven't played as a berserker, so I can't really comment on it, but I would like to stick with what I know.
well said, well said.
It's pretty much an Arnold Schwarzenegger class.
I am a fan of Arnold.
He's
Maybe-
a classic bodybuilder.
Classic.
Well,
Fantastic.
except he's like
Fantastic
4
classic.
feet tall, maybe.
He's actually 6'1".
No, he's not that
No,
tall.
no
He's
way.
large and in charge.
He's 6'2".
He's a midget.
Yeah,
That
he's-
means everyone
Isn't
else
he
is like 9
Austrian?
feet.
He was the
because
governor.
Sylvester Stallone is a short guy too, and
No,
Wait,
Arnold,
are-
Arnold's
They're the same
6'2".
height.
You can look it up.
Wait, are we talking about the gunzerker? I thought we were talking about like Salvador, the
sorry.
gunzerker.
Yes, the
Oh.
Gunzerker is very small.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Gunzerker's small, but we're talking. I thought we were. Never mind.
Arnold.
We
I'm
were
confused.
crossing things. I was
Please ignore our idiocy.
My opinion
Okay.
on Borderlands 2.
go ahead.
So, you guys might want to start putting the pitch on your pitchforks to light it. Angry mob. I didn't like Borderlands 1. I thought it was repetitive and boring. Because I'm like, oh, look, a gun. Oh, look, a new gun.
Bacon gay.
It's this. Oh, look, a new gun. It's the same thing, but the stats are changed. Oh, this time they made it red. Wow. Yeah. 87
see,
bazillion.
Borderlands
Awesome.
2 is going to change that whole thing, so it's going to be a whole new take on it, and which is going
What?
to.
Maybe there's a change in the story. Let him continue.
Okay. Hey, I'm not done yet. I still got more to rant about.
I'm sorry.
The art style. It was different, It was a nice change, except I saw it in Crackdown, and it gives me a headache.
He is just laying into it.
Seriously, you ever
So-
play Crackdown? That was fun until you realize it's the same thing over and over again. You ever play Borderlands? Yeah, it's fun. So you realize it's the same thing over and over again.
Well, to be fair, how does that differ than like Call of Duty? That's the same thing over
I
and
don't
over
play
again.
Call of Duty.
Okay, Halo.
Because Halo's awesome. Do you even need to go there?
Well, I advocate Halo as much as you do, but it's practically the same thing over and over in every match. You just make
The
it a player
storyline
experience.
in Halo
Well, to be
is
fair,
better than many books and movies.
multiplayer
I've seen
is
and
the same
read.
thing over and over, and that's
Well-
what keeps you coming back.
No. It's the custom games with friends. Because that's different every time. You never know
Well,
what
that's true.
dumb thing someone's going to think up, and you got a bunch of Mac cannons or whatever.
Speaking of
Gravity
Halo,
cans.
I think
Yeah,
we
Halo
should
4.
switch it over to Halo 4.
Yeah, Halo 4. That's what I'm
We
excited
didn't
for.
even get through Borderlands.
We don't need to
Halo
get through
4.
Borderlands.
We got through Borderlands
Yeah,
too. I
yeah,
think we all give our
whatever.
good opinions on it,
Yeah.
Should be enough.
I said
Let's
all I
shut
needed to
Pandora's
say.
box.
Well, I was.
Ah!
I
And,
see what you did there.
right?
Well, I was gonna say here at what, hold on, what are we gonna name this podcast?
Oh,
I think you had the idea of Frutify.
I just
Frutify-
thought it up on the spot,
I like
but
it.
I was
It's kind of
digging on
catchy.
it.
Frutify.
I like
Frutified.
Frutify.
Frutified.
Frutified.
You've been frutified.
I
Okay.
like Test Icicle.
Okay. We're not. You know what? Yeah.
Spell it out, ladies
No,
and gentlemen.
no, don't listen to this man. Anyway, here at
PG-14.
Fruitified, we accept all opinions except yours because that was wrong. But beyond that, yeah, let's go to Halo 4.
You're just jealous because I'm right.
So,
No.
I'll go ahead and kick this off. Halo 4, I'm not too excited. I have to say I was a huge fan of Halo 3.
Shut up.
One of my,
Okay.
it was one of my favorite games.
Shut off your Skype.
One of my favorite games was Halo 3. Best ending, personally. Couldn't get over it. I shed a tear a little bit, not gonna lie. Halo 4, just because it kind of turned me off just because of Bungie. I'm not looking forward to seeing what the new people have installed
Well,
for us.
Take into
Installed
account
for
that
us.
343 Industries, that Bungie split itself in half. People from 343 are mostly Bungie veterans from Halo 2 and
Yeah,
Halo
but
1.
I like that, but Reach kind of ruined the whole series for me.
Did 343 do Reach?
No,
Yes, they
Bungie.
did.
I thought
No.
Bungie did Reach.
343 only did like a map pack.
Yeah.
They did a map
Yeah, so
pack at the
Bungie
end,
did reach.
and then they took over the reins once Bungie gave up, and then they just did a few matchmaking tweaks. But that's really all 343. They did Halo Anniversary. I don't know if you played that.
Yeah, Halo Anniversary was actually, I liked it. I thought it was really well done. You know, it looked good, and it worked well that you could flip between them. But correct me if I'm wrong, isn't it pretty much that 343 is like old Bungie, and new Bungie is like, I don't have an analogy for how much it sucks.
I do think they took a turn for the worse with Halo Reach. Well, per se, they did something new and different, which
They're Spartan 3s.
too few people. Well, I know
That ruined the
it's weird.
story for me.
It's like
I want to punch
It's
whoever
like a
had that idea.
prequel to a sequel to an. I don't even want to
Yeah,
talk
it
about
was
it.
really-
It couldn't add up to the epicness that was built up in the original trilogy.
Yeah, Halo
Yeah,
3
yeah.
was beautiful.
It,
It was a good campaign though. I'll give it that.
You
it,
know,
decent, but I beat the legendary
Pull on the
by myself,
heartstrings.
which
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to do in Halo. I think.
The ending
I did
scene when you're fighting, and then it goes to the little cutscene where you're sitting there, and then you're fighting off the elites by yourself, and spoilers, you die.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
That tug at my heartstrings. There's a
Not
few
as
man
much as
tears.
Halo 3 for me.
that was
ending,
so sad.
The ending legendary scene, Halo 3, unforgettable.
Yeah, I will totally agree with that, Baha. The ending I thought Halo 3 was so well done. I mean, the beginning, it starts off with the Arbiter saying, "Words so easy," and they're talking about, spoiler alert, Master Chief having died in the Eclipse Place closing, and he says his first and last lines, "Were it so easy." Lo and behold, Master Chief's alive. I love that. That's well done. That's like how you write a song. You
Very
start on
well
a chord,
done.
you end on a chord.
That's a true fan remembering the quotes.
Yeah. So,
Okay, if you saw my room, you so much
So,
Halo.
do you know how many years it's been since 3 and now it's 4?
It's 5. It's been 5 years.
Yeah, 3 came out in
2007.
07.
5 years. So I think it's pretty impressive that they set up the story as a cliffhanger at the end of 3 5 years ago, and now they've come out with this that builds on that. I think that's pretty impressive because I think a lot of games just kind of end on an openness, and then they just make up the story a long time later, and I think it's impressive that they had this story ahead of time, which means I feel personally that the story might be really good since they've had so long to think about it and really consider it.
Honestly, if I had to sum up Halo, I'd say it's probably the best, longest movie I've ever played. I think that's fair enough to say.
Makes sense.
Or book or whatever. It's all the story to me.
Medium.
Kins, what's your thoughts over there?
Everybody needs to stop looking at me.
Come on,
I
kittens.
We want to hear your opinion.
I have never owned one copy of Halo.
All right, we need
It's-
to shun
So-
him
Let's
from.
So just
skip Kins on this
skip
one.
right on over me. That's
Just pass you
the
by.
depth of my knowledge.
Okay, wait, quick question. Do you own an Xbox?
No.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That's
I was
I'm
gonna
all
say if
PC.
if you owned an Xbox and did not own Halo,
There's something wrong with you.
I'm not advocating suicide,
but
but find a cliff.
or simple traffic to walk into will suffice.
Yeah, but then they're just maimed and they're not fully removed from the gene pool. We can't let Halo haters breed.
Okay, that's true. Yep. So I'm liking the cliff idea. Or you could go squirrel diving or whatever, like that one guy.
diving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check out those
Yeah.
squirrel diving videos. Man, hits a bridge, 120
no.
miles an hour. He's not coming back to hate Halo anymore.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not.
I wish he stayed in his room, played Halo all day.
Yeah. How
It's,
do you feel
hitting a
about that,
bridge.
kittens?
How
And
do I
excessive
feel
speeds.
about that?
Yeah. How do you feel about squirrel diving?
How do you feel about cliffs?
Now you guys are just trying to include me.
Can I describe to you know what
Fine,
squirrel
just here
diving is?
listening. I'm just a little listener, doing my little listening.
What are you doing over there?
I am playing on my PC.
What are
game?
you playing?
Binding of Isaac again.
Again.
I've been playing all day. It's just got me in its grasps.
Well, it is binding, so.
I'm peeking at the game. I've never played it, and it looks like Super Meat Boy had a baby with, was it Mr. Fetus or whatever, Dr. Fetus or whatever.
It is made by
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, so it looks like it's like a meat fetus, and he's shooting like
Tears, I believe, right?
or it looks like Bubble Beam or something from
It's-
Squirtle.
it's-
I'm not sure what it is.
the
Rip that
cutest,
Pokemon.
goriest game you'll ever play, and it's
Cutest, glorious game.
That's
I
a
like that.
great setup to a game.
I love it.
That's like Viva Pinata. Have you guys ever played Viva Pinata?
Actually, no, but I've heard it's actually pretty fun.
It was actually really fun. All right.
I
You
know-
didn't hear that from me. Here's my man card.
A video game guilty pleasure.
I
Two.
know Grady loves Viva Pinata.
No, the
That's-
other SFB,
that's all he talks
he
about.
was a big fan of it. He traded it in though, and he always wished he kept it because like
Me too.
he can't find it anywhere or something now.
Yeah, it was like you said, the cutest, goriest fun because there is nothing more satisfying than taking a shovel and beating the living crap out of a little pony and watching all of its candy go everywhere, and then watching all the other animals eat that candy, get horny, and make more pinatas. I mean, it was fantastic.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, that game was rated E for everyone.
It
wasn't
was,
Yeah.
but when they ate the candy, then they were romanticized or whatever, and then they'd make more pinatas in their house.
That is crazy.
I'm not kidding you.
I feel like you used your creativity and kind of pushed a new barrier on that
That's-
one.
the beyond.
But candy makes me feel romanticized all the time.
Exactly.
I just love
a
candy.
little bit of chocolate, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, hint hint to the ladies. You get me some Twizzlers and Talia's good to go.
Some Sour Patch Kids. Eat them seductively.
Because they're sour and sweet. You can't beat that.
Pants on the ground. It's over. It's over.
Wait, I thought we were talking about. Wait,
Candy.
now what are we
That's
talking
all that
about?
We're
matters
talking
in
about
the
Halo
world.
4, and then we got distracted by the kid who doesn't own a Halo game.
Okay, not
yeah,
my.
kid that doesn't own a
it's-
Halo game.
It's not my
then
fault.
we were
detracting
It's
from
not
the
like
conversation.
it's not like I've never played Halo. I mean, Halo's fun. I've only played multiplayer and all that, but I just don't have all that much knowledge on it.
As soon as you play campaign, it'll stop being fun. It'll start being your wife.
Deal.
We'll arrange that for you.
Okay, that's an arranged marriage.
Oh yeah, sure. It'll be like one of those cults.
That's fun. I love cults.
I was gonna say Russian
I
mail
mean,
order
like
brides.
4.
It's arranged by my wallet. Then again, aren't all marriages blood-sucking women?
Whoa, that just. We were doing okay.
Struck to the heart.
Just got-
All right, I think we
Right.
should maybe get refocused. Talk about Black Ops 2.
Okay,
Um,
okay, I'm just gonna chime in on this one. The thing is, while it does seem like they're being revolutionary in the sense that they're I'm really trying.
Call of Duty.
I'm really trying to
Revolution.
make this seem way better than it is. All right, they're really trying to be revolutionary here, because they're setting it in the future. Note my sarcasm here. They're setting it in the future, and while I will get it, I will admit, I will be busy playing Halo 4, so it's irrelevant
Yeah. Wasn't Modern Warfare
in the future.
2 through 3,
Ish.
I should say, because 1 was actually good. 2 through weren't those set
Modern
in the
Warfare
future?
3, right?
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, whatever. Those were set in the future.
Modern Warfare 3 was the best, though, right?
Uh,
That was the best Call of Duty ever, right?
Oh yeah, Modern
2.
Warfare 3. Oh, all day.
Like,
it's better than Halo.
Sarcasm.
I can't use more sarcasm.
I could not get enough of that game.
Well, I'm actually kind of excited for Black Ops. I think it'll be a new take on it per se. I don't know. It could turn out awfully bad, or it could turn out good. But either way, I think it'll play out for the sense of the crowd who follows Black Ops and who
Them
cares.
COD fanboys.
Anyway,
Activision cash cow.
anyway, I think they have a lot of
Well, this is
opportunity.
Treyarch.
They have a lot of opportunity
still
to
Activision?
expand the game
Yep.
into a new direction to where it can actually make people happy again.
So this new direction that makes people happy is robots fighting each other while people stand in the background with laptops. Isn't that what we're already doing?
Well,
We can't though. That'd be bad of our society to do that.
No, I mean, isn't that when you're sitting on your couch playing a game and you're controlling a little robot person in Call of Duty shooting people, you're in the game playing the game in a way.
That's the fun of it. That you're you're missing
Well, I
it.
think-
That's
And
like playing
the
Grand
whole
Theft Auto
fun.
and driving normally.
well, I
And
think
obeying traffic laws. That
Wait,
just
not
defeats the
everyone
purpose.
does that?
It's okay. I'm just here to drive normal.
No,
Just here
no,
to follow the
dude, it's
laws
a
and
yellow
be a good
light. I
guy.
gotta stop. I don't want to accidentally run a red.
You gotta follow the what is that? The rules. Every 10 miles per hour, you have to.
Oh,
plan
yeah, keep
accordingly.
it following
Yeah,
distance.
one extra line back.
Yeah.
exactly.
So.
Following
Count the
all
hash
laws.
marks.
Oh, the point of no return. That's it.
Or you
Yeah.
or you set a distance to gauge your distance from other cars. Is you like see a hash mark and you count to 3 seconds. Make
Yes,
sure you
because
follow
when
that.
I'm driving, that's I'm focused on counting that.
Typically counting the
It's
hash marks
actually
on the road.
really easy.
Don't belittle me. Okay.
all right.
I'm not belittling you.
Back to Black Ops.
Yeah, back to Black Ops.
I,
so,
uh, I think it could be interesting. I personally will not be buying it. I feel like it's a waste of my $60. Maybe if it was less, I would like to see it. I personally enjoy the drone aspect of playing Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3.
Robot fights.
I enjoy the Predator drones, and I know Black Ops 2 is taking the drones into a new direction and changing them up more. And so I think that could be interesting. And then the zombies, which I've always loved, is going to be changed up. And they're going to have a whole lot of new stuff. It's not going to be like the classic.
There's going to be zombies on Nuketown.
Yeah, it's not going to be a zombie, piece of wood. Zombies fighting the wood. It'll be a lot of new, more different stuff that I think would be interesting. I'd like to play it, but I personally am not going to buy it.
Yeah.
I think it's just the same thing kind of being played over and over again.
I totally agree with the zombies. That's honestly been bringing me back for the latest iterations of Call of Duty. I didn't research it at all, which was a huge mistake. I bought Modern Warfare 3, and I'm like, yeah, I can play some zombies. Crap. Yeah, I'm like, Spec Ops, this is fun. Not.
Dude, Spec Ops really grinds my edges.
It rustles my jimmies.
It does.
It rustles my
My
jimmies.
jimmies have been thoroughly
They've
rustled.
been rustled. Jimmy status rustled.
I'm not gonna lie, though. Modern Warfare 2.
Do you have
Spec
something?
Ops,
Do you have something to add, kittens?
Nothing over here. Just here to listen.
Did you play Modern Warfare 3?
Okay,
Cat scratch fever?
here it is again. Didn't buy it.
All right.
I have played it, but I bought two.
What
Played two
have
quite a lot.
Yeah, what do you own? What do you
what
own?
have you played so we can discuss?
What have I played?
Recently?
That's not a flash game.
Like I have played a lot of Super Mario 64. That's
Okay, that's respectable.
It's respectable,
It's-
but it's kind
I
of
doubt
old.
that you did it recently though.
not recently. No.
What if, okay, imagine ever since Fallout 3, what have you played beyond that?
Oh, Fallout 3 that's it for me. I'll just play Fallout 3 all day.
I
Really?
could agree with Kins on that. Fallout 3, hands down,
Oh yeah.
top favorite game.
Baja Kittens. Fallout 3 was fantastic. Wait, okay. What do you guys think of New Vegas
I
compared to
hated
Fallout
it.
3? You hated it?
Speaking from a personal standpoint of playing Fallout 3 first, I think people who got into the series in New Vegas, they find it really entertaining stuff. But from the Fallout 3 aspect, I found it horrible. There's too many options and stuff. Like, I didn't like how you had to choose your ending and the 10 different endings, so I really don't want to replay the game again.
Yeah, that got really confusing at the end. But, I actually really like the hardcore mode, and I like you can aim down sights. Why was that so hard to put in the first place?
Didn't really.
I-
Didn't do it for me.
I don't know. I liked it, but I don't know. They took the Mojave Desert and they turned it into a wasteland, which is kind of redundant because it already is.
It's a wasteland, yeah.
I mean, have you seen Las Vegas recently?
Crap.
Yeah, it's a crap hole.
Well, I don't have anything to add about Fallout. I tried to play Fallout 3. I made it outside the vault, and then I found this city, and there's just a lot of people, and it was overwhelming, and I quit. That was my Fallout
I made
3
it about
experience.
as far as Fruit did too. Got frustrating, talked to some pretty ladies. They were not interested in me. I took the bad road of Fallout 3 RPG and punched them in the face.
Oh yeah.
The whole city does not encourage physical abuse.
Yeah, most people aren't a fan of Chris Brown.
Yeah. So I was attacked multiple times. Roaches were a huge problem for me. Couldn't figure out the gun. I found an evil guy. Very excited. There's a bomb in the middle of the town. You could blow it up. I was very excited to go blow up this bomb. I ended up stabbing a woman in the leg. I got distracted. I was killed. That was the last time I played Fallout 3.
It sounds like you got a little further than me.
I think
I
that
don't
my
remember any
character
roaches.
personally was extremely sexist toward women because they were not sexually interested in him. So I feel like that was a poor decision on my part to choose an unattractive male character.
Well,
Well, couldn't you design your
Yeah.
character? So
What to tell?
Apparently, I did not think that part through. that part did not come. That part didn't shine through on my character
Go
design.
for a soul patch in that game. Perfect.
I made my guy look like Burt Reynolds.
I did the pencil stash, small muscles, very pale red hair.
When I play, I like to make my character look exactly like Abraham Lincoln, and then you go to the old museum and you get his
collect all the
hat,
stuff, yeah.
his hat and his gun, and then you can be Abraham Lincoln in the future. You can be future Abraham Lincoln, which is better than the vampire hunting Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, feral ghoul hunter.
Cool.
Fantastic film.
Fantastic film indeed.
I'll go see it.
I want to see it. But okay, Fallout 3. For those that have played, understand how incredibly stupid I played it. I spent the first, like, probably 24 hours playing that game without realizing there was a town called Megaton.
Oh yeah, just free.
I feel like
forgot
everybody
I didn't
did that.
see it. I never noticed it. I walked right past it.
You'd go right down that little hill, and then there was the road that went left, and everybody went left.
Yeah.
And that's where
Wait.
things got
Towards
tough.
the school,
Was that
right?
outside the vault?
Yeah, that was right
Yeah.
outside the vault.
Towards,
So
Sunny
Megaton's
Bay.
where he got lost,
That's
talked
the-
to people,
That's
and
the
quit.
time where I stabbed
Big
women
time.
in the buttocks. And
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I
Big time.
played a considerable chunk of the game without even realizing Megaton was there.
It didn't do a good job of describing where, like, on the map, the locators were to where that's your objective point.
Yeah.
Personally, took a while. Then I got it and I beat the game, and it was awesome. And I played it again.
That reminds me of New Vegas. In New Vegas, when I played on PlayStation, there's this glitch where you would bring up your little Pip-Boy, which is your little main menu, and whenever you would pull it up, it would pull it up sideways, so you couldn't read it at all. And
Tilt your head.
every single time you'd have to tilt your head, and you'd sit there for 5 minutes,
Weapons.
and it made me so mad. And it's like, that seems like something that they would have figured out by the time New Vegas rolled around.
No, that's why Xbox is better.
Was that only a PS3 issue?
I believe it was.
Oh.
I'm not,
I don't know, though.
Well, I mean, look at PS3. They're probably not even getting the Skyrim DLC.
DLC.
Bethesda talked about they were trying to code it because they were having the errors. And to be honest, they said it wasn't worth the money or the time, so they're just kind of giving up on it.
Wait, they don't get Dawn Guard?
They don't have Dawn Guard. They're not getting Hearthfire or
Yeah,
whatever
Dawn
the
Guard
second
was
one is.
awesome. I look like Skyrim. I also made my guy look like Burt Reynolds. Look, he's cool, all right? Deliverance was fantastic. But but yeah, now it's Burt Reynolds with glowing yellow eyes. You can't beat that. Go ahead, try and beat it. I dare you. Yeah.
I could dress Burt Reynolds as a elf,
Dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's not school of mine.
but I could change my elf to be a female elf with ginormous breasts.
Female Burt Reynolds elf with ginormous breasts.
Yeah, sounds good.
That is the secret to Skyrim.
We figured it out. I actually didn't like Skyrim as much as I liked Fallout, though. I think it was because I
Why
played
is that?
Fallout before I played
Yeah. Oblivion.
Elder Scrolls,
Mm.
but
Is it
Fallout
the
just got me.
Is it the
deep
story?
down.
Do you like Fallout's story better, or like the setting?
Yeah.
I think the Fallout setting is a lot better. I mean, dragons and all that are cool, but Fallout's really creative. Like,
It was much more original.
yeah, going up to space in Fallout 3 and Mothership Zeta
It was
was
awesome.
probably one of the
That
best
was
gaming moments
awesome.
of my little young life. My tiny video game life.
I would say my proudest moment was catching Pikachu in Yellow Vision. It's been a few good hours in Viridian Forest. Finally caught Pikachu.
I believe you start with Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow.
No,
So,
not a starter Pokemon, actually.
but in
Yeah, it's
Pokemon
not-
Yellow,
in-
you
in
start
Yellow.
with Pikachu. Yeah.
In Yellow, you start with him?
Indeed,
Mhm.
you do.
Doesn't he follow
What?
behind you the whole time because he won't go on a
See,
Pokeball?
look, that's
Yeah.
Does.
again
Yeah.
where I don't know anything about video games.
I needed two
I believe
Pikachus.
in my proudest moment would be actually my worst moment ever in any video game ever. Playing Pokemon Red, going into the final cave to catch Mewtwo. I saved my Master Ball from Mewtwo, and I guess I was tired, and I threw my Master Ball and caught a level 36 Marowak. It was the biggest waste of my entire life. I still caught Mewtwo, but it was 37 Ultra Balls later, and he was mine. But the Marowak,
Slow clap.
Never used him. Never used him. I already had another Marowak. I caught in a Great Ball. No need for him. I slipped up on the Master Ball, and Mewtwo was quite the
That's right.
challenge.
I could go on about Pokemon Tales, but that's another time.
Are you sure?
That's a majority of my
Yeah.
life.
Because I have a wonderful story about how I made the mistake of giving my high-level character to my cousin, who was all of 8 years old, and they came back and said, "I caught you a Zigzagoon," and I looked and my Master Ball was gone. I cried that day. They saved the game. You short, cute little bastard.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for this podcast. I honestly have no idea what we talked about. We tried to talk about games, and then it would just turn into
Other
Bunch of
games.
ranting.
nothing.
I hope,
and then
I hope you have lots of laughs while
we
you
just
listen to this.
we just
So
turned
do
into
I.
another game.
I hope you sit in your room alone and just listen contently, and then turn your computer off and go to bed.
If you've listened this far, I'm impressed.
I congratulate you.
I'll award you. Virtually, of course.
Since you've reached this far in the podcast, now we're gonna tell our dirty little secrets. It's a gift.
We're gonna tell you a
Thanks for watching,
secret
YouTube
word,
viewers.
and this secret word will literally lead you to nothing. And that secret word is Cancun, Mexico.
That's definitely 2 words.
That'll lead you to Cancun, Mexico.
That'll
That will-
lead you to diarrhea.
If you go into any
And
store and
herpes.
say, "I'd like a map to Cancun, Mexico," that's your prize for listening all the way through.
And the
Congrats.
store owner
That's
will
a
definitely
crappy
know
prize.
about this podcast. They will go, I see you listen to Frutified.
Boom.
Yeah,
Bam.
yeah, bam.
Well,
All right, SFB Baja signing off.
Yep, Mini Fridge 69. Getting out of here.
Adios, muchachos.
Dalioches. Yeah.
thanks for watching. This has been a Bowl Fruit production, I guess. Frutified, and as always, stay beautiful.
And boom goes the dynamite.
That was amazing.